We're continuing with the dot team. We're going even further because Jess actually has sath and water homunculus, and they're both far better than the sath and water homunculus that I have. Mine are both 5 stars, and my water homunculus is extremely weak. So we can look at hers, who is 6 starred and an absolute monster. Go ahead, pull him up. So she has 2 random Devilmon in her. The skills are fully leveled out. That's pretty much the main important part. So you can see if you gave him more Devilmon, he'd be stronger. But she runs Violent Focus. She has 1500 attack. Mine only has like 800, 700, and like 3000 HP. My homunculus is terrible compared to hers. Hers is an absolute monster. It's got decent speed. It's got a good chunk of HP. Lots of attack. Huge crit damage. Decent crit rate. Good accuracy on it. It is a monster. It's going to hit so hard. And when it hits, it's going to apply a ton of continuous damage. So it's just a best of both worlds when it comes to this. Now we could look at her sath, because her sath is a lot stronger than mine, because this one has 19,000 HP, 105 speed, 70% accuracy. It's really hard to get sath to survive when doing a lot of these. I don't 6-star mine, as you've seen, and a lot of my runs fail due to sath dying, and I have to take my Emma because Emma will give him the defense up and a shield, and that's how I usually counterbalance that, where Jess just actually gave him some love so he's not terrible. She also runs him Despair, which makes it a lot easier getting to the boss, because I run Violent on mine, just trying to get more and more continuous damage procs. But a lot of times I'm like, damn, I really wish he was Despair right now. But yeah. So her 2 units are looking pretty good, and we're going to look at how they clear it out. You can go ahead and run it. Usually, when it comes to Dragon, the mid-boss can one-shot one of your units and completely takes you out. And then there's just auto it. And then there's the final boss, which usually if you're making a team to handle the final boss, it has some kind of opening that the middle boss can exploit. Some unit that is easily popped, but Jess's team handles here that extremely well, because the only unit on her team that is squishy is the water homunculus, and it's a water unit, so they're not going to hit it too hard. The sath is tanky enough now to survive, not to mention her team has 4 people capable of stunning these crystals on the side. They have 3 sources of attack bar reduction. Lulu's constantly giving them immunity. So her team covers a lot of the weaknesses that your average team would have, but still doing a continuous damage team to keep the speed up with only having one actual like squishy damage dealing unit. And so she has hit a time of a minute 42. We'll see what she gets this time. And it is far more consistent than mine. I can consistently do about 2 minutes 20 seconds. My team, I can get to go faster than hers, but it's not consistent at all. My units are just far too squishy. There's going to be runs where they just die, or runs where it takes 4 minutes because someone randomly died somewhere. And like, it's just, this team is just far more consistent and really shows how far improving your units makes a difference in the outcome of your runs, how much time you can save and how much faster you can run this. A little more dangerous unit choices as well. And so yeah, if you got these are all free to play units. Everyone can get a Lulu. Who doesn't have a Lulu? Sath, Veromos, Mellia, and the homunculus. This is a beginner's team. 157, absolutely beautifully done. You just gotta push these units as far as they can go. Give them some love, and they'll do mystical things for you. So yeah, here's some of our dot teams. We'll see what new teams we can think up of for next time. Hopefully you enjoy. Peace.